and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gemma and I am losing weight following the Slimming World plan. So today is Saturday the 12th of December and I'm going to be filming what I eat in a day and also my weigh-in results. So if you've seen yesterday's vlog, things didn't go to plan and we ended up having a McDonald's. You'll have to excuse noisy background, I've got Actify on. So yeah, it didn't go to plan and we ended up having a McDonald's and then I did have some chocolate after, so I kind of ruined it for myself for weighing today, but it is what it is. So I've not felt too good this week because of my ears, but I'm feeling alright. I'm getting there now, so not too bad. I've not got like aches in my cheeks or anything, it's just my ears now. I'm just a bit lethargic, but other than that I'm fine. The vets last night, because I know a few people have asked in comments, so thank you for that. Got an absolutely fine. She had her injections. We met the new sorry, everyone's in that kitchen this morning. You alright, Doug? So yeah, she had her injections, she was absolutely fine. They've checked her joints and she has got arthritis in her front legs, so that's why she's been collapsing. They said she needs to lose a little bit of weight. I don't think she does, but she does. Kayla's just getting something at her as a snack tin. Going for a Galaxy.
Yeah.
Have you put the bowl in the dishwasher like your dad just asked you?
Oh.
No, she's put it on the side. So yeah, she's got arthritis in her front legs and she could do with losing a couple of pounds, which will ease it. And taking some U-Move tablets, which I am starting her on anyway. I had started her on it, but then when the kitchen were being done, we just couldn't get to everything. So I'm going to start her back on that. They checked a growth in her mouth and they just said because she's still eating, they're going to leave it for now and just monitor it. Obviously, if it gets any bigger, then she might need an operation and discuss what they're going to do. So that's that. Today we are just relaxing. I say relaxing, it's 1:45 now and I have finally dyed my hair. I've just cleaned the bathroom, hoovered and polished upstairs. Steve's concentrating on getting all washing out at way, so we've got nothing to do tomorrow other than like batch cooking, Sunday dinner and that. And hopefully we're going to go for a walk tomorrow morning, but it all depends on weather because this morning it is miserable and raining, so it all depends. So weighing. Last week I was really happy because I'd got my naked weigh down to 12 stone 12, so back in that 12 stone bracket, so I'm really happy. Leave it on the side, Kaylee, I'll put it in, Doug, if you're struggling. Won't it fit?
No.
So yeah, so we got down to 12 stone 12, really happy that I'm back under that 13 stone bracket. And I've weighed in this morning and I've weighed in my naked weight at 12 stone 13, so I've put a pound on and I totally deserve that pound. I felt rubbish all week and I had some off-plan treats at Wentworth on Saturday at the garden centre and I had that treat at Meadow the brownie and then I've had a McDonald's, so I totally deserve it. I am very bloated. I've not had a lot of speed food and I've not had my satsumas because they haven't been very nice, and I've tried to have some delivered today with my delivery because I've just had a Morrison's delivery. I've not filmed it because it just takes too long and I just want to relax today, get myself better. Yeah, and they didn't have any satsumas, so I'm going to have to try and have a look in like Aldi down the street and see if I can find some, but last week's were awful, so I didn't eat them. I've not had any breakfast. It's now 2 o'clock, 1:45. I've not had anything yet. Steve's just had some chilli and rice. Just to say as well, Steve's lost a pound this week, so he's done really well. We're both on plan today. I'm obviously fit rest at week. I know what I'm cooking these next 2 days for main meals, and I'm going to have a look through some recipe books and do some meal planning tomorrow. Today I'm going to concentrate on wrapping presents and watching Christmas films. But I write fancy stodge, and in the week I really enjoyed that chip butty, so I'm doing myself chip butty. It'll be 1 sin for clover light and half sin for ketchup, so 1.5 sins in total, everything else is sin free. But obviously it's my healthy bit, it's free, but there's no speed food. But I'm going to be having mushrooms with tea and then we're having a Sunday dinner and that tomorrow. So I'm just going to try and pull it back and have a good weight loss next week. Feel a bit better and get kitchen completed on Tuesday, which will be really good. Kids break up on Thursday, so I've got them at home, so life will be a bit easier, no school runs to rush about doing and stuff. So yeah, that is my update. A pound gain, a pound loss for Steve, but I'm not disheartened about it. I know I can pull it back, and I'm just really happy that I'm still in the 12 stone bracket, so bonus. Obviously my clothes weight is £2 heavier, and that's what I've submitted to Slimming World, but no, I'm really happy that I'm in 12 stone bracket, and I've got no intentions to go back up into the 13 stone bracket no matter what, so I'm just trying my very best. As you can see, I'm still a bit look a bit rough and puffy, and you'll never guess what time I woke up this morning. We're at 11:15 I woke up, Steve. Yeah, 11:15. Hence why we're a bit late doing stuff. Everyone else has had breakfast and dinner and everything. It's just me, because I did some bits. I got my vlog up from yesterday, which I didn't have time last night, because we got back, we had that McDonald's, and then we got snuggled on Settee and watched 2 films. Just me and Steve. Kids didn't want to watch them, but they're going to watch Polar Express tonight with us, and we're going to have hot chocolates and snacks. So I'll just try and have like low sim meals today, so I can have a few treats for them. Yeah, so after I was just too shattered, I just couldn't get a vlog up, so I did that this morning before I died in the air, and then obviously cracked on. So yeah, I'm going to show you the chip butty when it's ready, and I'll show you anything else that I eat today. So I'm just filming my Morrison's all, but all my eggs have come cracked, so I'm going to have to clean them off and see if there's any that's worth anything. My broccoli's come with just 1 day on, and my excuse me, sausages, and there's something else just coming 1 day on. Not impressed. So I've decided I'm not filming a haul just because I want to relax this weekend, and it can take about an hour to get all the sins and write them down and everything. So I'm just showing you what I've got. Pretty much similar to what I've got. I've got obviously the broken eggs. I got this pasta because I can't remember the sins, but I will put it up on screen. But for full jar, it's something like 7 or 8. So between Steve and kids, it'll be spot on that. Got rump steak for tonight. I've got 4 lots of that because it's 2 for £6. These are all low sins. They're all about 5 sins each, except for the Galaxy and the Chunky Kit Kats, but these are the smaller ones, so I think they're about 7 or 8. Obviously Galaxies are out of sin. That's your healthy B, which you can have 2 slices of. I've got the Ulu Puffs, which are low fat, and then just normal bits and bobs that I normally get. But obviously they'll be included in my plan this week, and the sins will be included in my what I eat in a days. So I will catch up with you all in a bit. So here is dinner today, 1.5 sins and my healthy B, and I'm looking forward to this. So it is 4 to 5 already, and I'm just about to prep tea. We're going to have steak, the kids are having pizza. Alex had a choice because Kayla doesn't like beef, so but Alex has chose pizza, so they're having the Chicago Town tomato stuffed crust pizza with 10 stem broccoli and actified chips, so sins galore. And we're having all sin free except for the mushroom sauce that I'm going to do, which will be the Schwartz mushroom stroganoff, I think. I'm going to see, I'm going to shut that door. I've just been, we've watched the Christmas drop off, I seen it recommended on Rachel Hay-Bales' channel, so I thought something kind of light-hearted, so watch that while I've wrapped presents. Been wrapping all day. I didn't film any of it because I didn't want presents to be seen. So yeah, I've been wrapping presents. We watched that and then we've been watching some Schitt's Creek, which is really funny. I didn't like it at first, but now I've persevered. Yeah, I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with tea. Steve's got a football match that he wants to watch. Bonnie wants to come in there. He's got a football match that he wants to watch. But it finishes at 7:30, so at 7:30 we're gonna watch. Do you want to come in, Doc? Oh, you're barking at Nanan's house, not ours, aren't you? Yeah, so it finishes at 7:30, and then we're gonna watch Polar Express, and we're gonna have some hot chocolate and some snacks. So sin wise, I've just had the 1.5 sins for the Clover Light and the ketchup. Tea will be 3 sins, potentially 2. Just for the sauce, and it'll be a bit of my healthy extra. So it'll leave about 10 sins, and that'll be, I'm not bothered about a hot chocolate, they're not my cup of tea. That sounded funny, but kids and Steve will have one. But I've got that highlights one anyway. But yeah, I'll just have Diet Coke, I think, and a snack plate for the film, so I'll show you anything that we have. I've got my steak out resting, and I'm going to trim the fat off with scissors before I fry it. And we like it medium, which I think is about 4 minutes on each side, but I'm just going to double check. It's been a while since I've done it. And then I've got these mushrooms that got delivered today, and it's got today's date on. And we're going to do bread and mushrooms, but because these need using, we're going to fry these off and have these instead. And then tender stem broccoli. So everything's in the oven. I've got some mushrooms frying. Just turn them down, and I've just trimmed all the visible fat off. There's a bit running through there, but I'll have to cut that off as I eat it. And I've decided not to do mushroom sauce with it because we want to save us sin, so we can have a good snack plate while watching film. So it's all going to be sin free now. I've used the JD seasoning steak rub, which I don't think I've used before, so I'm excited to try that. It says it serves 8, so I've not used a lot of it because obviously there's only 2 steaks here. So I've just done a sprinkling and then kind of just flipped it over in it. And these have been resting for half an hour because steak always cooks better if you've let it rest. And I'm going to attempt to cook them medium. I always end up doing them a little bit wrong, but I'll try. And we've decided, because I'd had chips earlier, we're having jacket potatoes. I mean, it's still potato, but obviously that's the only kind of carbohydrate I eat. We could just have it with mushrooms and tender stem broccoli, but I do want potato, so there we are. So that's what we're having, and the kids are obviously having the pizza, but I'll show it you when it's all cooked. So this is tea. We've got rump steak, tender stem broccoli, a jacket potato and some fried mushrooms, and it is totally sin free, but I'm going to be using 1 sin of Clover Light and some ketchup for half a sin. Don't tell me to be quiet. So these are my last of my sins, taking me up to 15 sins. I've got a 4.5 caramel, salted caramel rice cake, a rose for 2.5 sins, Kit Kat Friends
for 3 sins, 1 whisper bite, and 2 of the halves in marshmallows. Steve's doing the hot chocolates, and we're going to put the film on. So I've just had some like a band on the street playing Christmas songs, which were really nice. We thought it because we have a Father Christmas that comes round on a sleigh, raising money for a local charity. And we thought it was that, but it weren't. It were a band, really good. So yes, put us in Christmas spirits, and we're going to watch a film get snuggled up on the settee. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog, and I will be filming what I eat in a day tomorrow. We've got a chicken dinner, and hopefully we're going to go for a walk, all being well. So thank you for watching. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Bye. Now, I'm not having one of these, but I just want to show you what Steve's just made for him and kids. How amazing do they look? They look very yummy, babe. You've done well. And say hello.